Stop doing dumb stuff. That's one message that I really want small businesses, medium-sized, any size business to really take on board. Hi, Rob Bull from Plexus Consulting. The backstory to all of this came across yesterday. My rubbish got collected. It was the day it was supposed to collect it. Yay, great, right? Problem is, we're on a fortnightly schedule, but last week our rubbish got collected. That's because it was 9 days late from the week before. But we don't have any communication. We don't have any updates from the business or the company. And then all of a sudden this guy rocks up and we're not expecting you. How do we know when it's going to be collected? And his attitude really made my jaw drop. All he did was turn around and said, talk to the office, I'm only the driver. So think about that, I'm only the driver. Now I could brush that off and that's fine, we'll get back in the schedule. But let's think about this. What does this whole situation, whole scenario tell me about the organisational culture? So first of all, just the words only. This guy knew it was wrong. In fact, my partner told me afterwards that she had also spoken to him and said, yeah, I know, you're not the first people to ask me what the heck's happening. So he's going throughout the whole day knowing that his schedule could be wrong, might be right, we don't know. He knew something was wrong. But because he was only the driver, he didn't have the empowerment, the engagement to be able to stop and go, let's fix this. And then when we talk about the cost, I'm still getting the service, that's great, that's fine by me. But think about the company cost. So round numbers, it might be $300 a day to keep that driver and truck on the road. Let's round it, but he is doing the wrong thing. So if we do a productivity factor of 3, and that comes about of doing the right thing first, but then doing the wrong thing, then having to repeat it, and the loss of income because you have to repeat the first job, so it's a factor of 3. So that $300 becomes $900. Now, with the poor service, they might lose a couple of clients. So that's about $350 a year, so that's another $700. So we're up to $1,650 lost money for that company. Now, let's put that further into the murky waters of this business. They might have 4 trucks on the road. So that's now over $6,500 of wasted money. And we can't afford that in a small business. This is a service-based business, so they have to earn their respect through good service. And so that's telling me what else is costing them. If they're not stopping and solving those problems, what else in the processes, what else in their systems is costing them thousands of dollars literally a day? So would you rather spend $6,500 in wasted productivity, or having the culture that the driver at the start of the day can go, actually this is wrong, let's stop, let's go back to the base and fix the problem? It might have cost them $1,000 in staff time. $1,000 to $6,500. Get me in for a day, put another $1,000 on that, $2,000, and then they could have exceptional service. Put out an email telling people, look, sorry, your pickup might be delayed. We'll be back on schedule tomorrow. Any questions, give us a call. Why can't they stop the business and fix those problems and carry on in the positive in the future? So that's a great example of an organisation that really needs to look at the cost and don't say we can't afford it, because you can. You can afford to save $4,000 a day. That is what it's costing them. And that's without even thinking about any other issues that are costing them more. So you can afford to stop and fix the problems. Stop doing dumb things. So that's the message from me, from Rob at Plexus Consulting. Please look at how you're working, look at your systems, really trust your staff. If they can see any issues, trust that they can fix them. Right. Any more questions? Details are in the comments below. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk again later.